Knew that had happened. As soon as I said I've got Craig Gill from the Inspiral Carpets, people start asking questions about the Inspiral Carpets. I'll throw some at him in a bit. This is Dave Sweetmore, the Dave Sweetmore Sunday Club. We do it every single Sunday between 2 and 4. 2 hours of the greatest indie rock and roll, Britpop, Manchester and mod anthems. And you may have noticed over the last few weeks, we are proudly sponsored by the Bier Keller in Oldham. And as I was just saying, it's been taken over. It's a brand new venture for the Inspiral Carpets drummer Craig Gill. It's an absolute pleasure to say he's joining me today in the studio. Hi Gilly.
Hi Dave, you alright mate?
Yeah, good mate, long time no see. How's it going?
It's going great mate, yeah. We've been very busy over the last few weeks, so I'm rather tired but excited about everything that's going on in my new venture.
And you're looking really, really happy about it, which is obviously the main thing. No signs of any stress there yet with it, do you know what I mean?
There's been a bit of nail biting and a bit of hair pulling, but yeah, it's getting there. It was great to finally get the club reopened last night and to be watching the band, and yeah, there's a lot of hard work gone into it. We've had short notice really. We've had about 3 weeks to pull things together, get bands booked and get reopened. So yeah, the pressure's been on really. My partner Zach, who used to DJ there when I used to DJ at the club, told me that the club was closed, which I wasn't aware of, and wasn't interested in coming in and reopening it. But I agreed to it. What he didn't tell me is that he was going away for 2 of those 3 weeks.
I knew you were going to bring that. So let's just recap for those listening. Right? There's a club in Oldham. It's called the Tokyo Project Club. It holds a lot to me and yourself. We both DJed there for a long, long time. It's been closed down. It's reopened up as Tokyo and Bier Keller Live, and yourself and Zach are running it. Can I just ask though, is it something you wanted to do for a while, you know, opening a club?
No, not really, no. I think when Zach first approached me, I think I just received a text saying that the club was empty. Was I interested, and did I know any good indie DJs? And I just sent him a text back saying Dave Sweetmore. I wasn't interested in it.
Stop it!
To be honest, I wasn't interested. Obviously worked at the club for a long time, and you can see things and you think to yourself, oh, we should be doing that music in that room, or we shouldn't be putting that music on that. And if, you know, you always think, oh, you know, if I had the run of the place, you could do this, you could do that. Those sort of thoughts go through your head, but I didn't really envisage that I'd be there sort of running the thing a few years later. I mean, it's probably about 5-6 years since I last DJ'd there. However, my association with that club goes back to probably 86, 87. I did my first DJ show there when I was probably about 15. We used to rent it off Alex Higgins had it as a snooker club initially, Club 57 or the Hurricane Club, and we used to promote nights there. We brought Spacemen 3 down from rugby and became Spiritualised, big cult band. And I came back to DJ after Matt Mellor bought it in early to mid 90s. I came back to DJ then for a short while, then came back again 2004, did about 8 years from 2004 onwards, and here I am back again. So yeah, there must be something about that place that has attracted me back.
It's obviously a club that means a lot to you. It's got a lot of fun memories there, which is one of the reasons you've agreed to do it. Obviously, it is opening up primarily as a live music venue for Oldham. Obviously, you're from Oldham, the Inspiral Carpets are from Oldham. What is it about the Oldham music scene that you feel, hang on, it needs something, let's do it?
There's always been a hub of talent and talented musicians from Oldham, what I see. And I think the demand for live music now is stronger than ever. I don't think kids are quite happy to pay £5 in and just come in and just listen to some DJ banging out a load of techno music. I think people do want a little bit more for the money these days. The live music scene's really popular. I've got an 18-year-old daughter, so it's a good way of gauging what the kids are into, and they seem to not go out that often, save the money up, and go to festivals and live concerts every now and again. So it's something we never had. So we rushed it through to get open for Bank Holiday, because Bank Holiday Sundays especially used to be special occasions down at the club, and we used to
Absolutely,
pull in
yeah.
about 1,200 people some bank holidays, and so we just wanted to add to that really by opening a bit earlier, creating a nice environment to watch bands, and not only that, a nice environment for the bands to play. You know, give them a nice dressing room and look after them, and so yeah, we really just want to put it on the map really as a decent live music venue, to add to the fact that it is this great club.
Well, the reports I'm getting, obviously you had the sort of like warm-up opening night last night, you had Feed the Kid on, and the reports coming back, it was a great night, the band was looked after, and as a musician yourself, you know that's important. Tonight we've got Danny Mann on, who was on the show a little bit earlier on. You've kind of like made a bit of a Talks reunion. You've got myself back DJing there, James T and Zach, who's running it with you, is going to be doing the DJ set. Tell us a little bit about tonight. It's a special one, like you say, it's bank holiday. Danny Mann, tell us about tonight.
Well, it's going to be great to get all those old DJs back in the same club, all doing a little bit of DJing. Yeah, me and Danny go back about 6 years. Danny's the reason why I've got a bad back at the moment.
There's a story there.
Yeah, we had a couple of years layoff with Inspirals where we didn't do anything, and I met up with Rick Lees from Twisted Wheel, and he told me about Danny, and me and Rick just did a bit of playing with Danny, but as I hadn't played for about 2 years, I slipped a disc in my back, and I've had problems with it ever since. But yeah, I love Danny's stuff. He's a brilliant musician, and you know, his lyrics are just great, and I think he's ideal for this bank holiday.
You could tell that before when he was in the studio, and he's got such a great reputation down here. So as you just said, tonight it's the actual official opening of Bier Keller Live and the Talks reunion. We're all there, all the old DJs from Talks. Danny Mann's playing live. 8 o'clock it opens, isn't it?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Yeah. I think also as well with the closure of the castle as well, when that went with the tram station, I think Oldham's missing a cool music venue, so hopefully trying to attract the cool crowd down back from the castle. And also, you know, we're just stone's throw away from Mount Station, the tram station, so there's no reason why people shouldn't be travelling up further afield. We're going to be having live music Friday and Saturday. I think the last tram back to Manchester is not till 12:30, so obviously if there's a band that people are interested in, we should be able to attract some people up from Manchester and further afield.
It's easy to say
Rochdale even.
But it's easy to say that, you know, like the bands, you've got great bands coming up, but you really have got quality bands lined up for Bier Keller Live, actual, you know, bands that people know between now and the end of the year. What bands have you got coming up, and where can people find out more information and a gig list?
Yeah, we've got a Facebook page, which is Bier Keller Oldham, I think. Is it Trev? We've got Trev, our promotions guy, here before, and when you were playing Saturn 5, he said he was watching the telly and this rocket came on. He thought, oh, brilliant, we've got a rocket named after Inspiral Carpets.
That's Trev.
Trev's
That's
great.
Trev.
Yeah. Trev deals with all that side of things, so the Facebook page.
Me.
So go on, Trev, what is it on Facebook and Twitter?
Bier Keller Oldham Facebook, Tokyo Oldham Facebook, and Twitter it's Bier Keller Oldham, but without the M because there wasn't enough characters.
So it's Bier Keller Older.
Bier Keller Older, yeah.
Brilliant. So do follow that on social media and all that kind of stuff.
We've got I say no Hot Ashes coming up. OK Broken are playing. We've got Carnation, but Drink and Drive as well. Very popular Oldham band that again took a break from playing live for a while, so it's good to have them back.
Yeah, I saw that when I saw the lineup. I thought Drink and Drive. I didn't know they were still going. So
yeah. I think they had a bit of a layoff, but yeah, fantastic band. It's good to have them.
Obviously, I just want to mention as well, you do the Manchester Music Tour things, which are highly successful all around the town. You're hoping to maybe do a couple of trips with your big yellow bus, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to be flying around in the yellow bus this evening, so if you see me parked up around Saddleworth, somewhere near Saddleworth Museum, just come over and I'll give you a flyer and you can jump on the bus. I'll do a couple of shuttle runs down to the club, so as I say, it's free entry. You get me as your chauffeur, and you get to watch a great live band. You can't really argue with that, can you?
It really is going to be a great night. So once again, if you're at a loose end tonight, get down to what was Tokyo Oldham. It's reopened as Tokyo Oldham, mainly though Bier Keller Live. Just to recap though, it does open at 8 o'clock as the live music venue. It's not a dead late one. It opens at 8 o'clock, and tonight it's pretty much like a reunion of the old club. I'm there, Gill is there, James Tian's there, Zach's going to be there, everyone's going to be there, and like I say, the legend that is, who joined us earlier on, Danny Mann, is going to be playing live. So it opens at 8 tonight, and the best part is it's free entry, so do get yourself down there. So listen, Gilly, cheers for coming down.
Yeah, you stop. The club night will be following on from the live band night from 11, so we will be open till late, till 3 or 4ish tonight.
So there we go, there's your night sorted.
Even if you miss Danny and you've been somewhere else, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, you can still come down later on.
Brilliant. So make sure you're down there tonight. Bier Keller opens at 8 o'clock. Live music from Danny Mann, and like Gilly just said, it does continue right into the early hours as a club night. But to yourself and Zach, who's stood in the corner over there, all the very, very best for the your future venture, and good luck with it.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
And I hope you don't mind me asking, obviously, as you'd imagine, when you're being in the Inspiral Carpets and stuff, Steve says, I'm going to fly through these because we don't want to make it into an Inspiral Carpets interview, but Steve says, is there any new Inspirals material coming? Joanne in Leeds, is there any gigs coming from the Inspiral Carpets anytime soon? And Deck says, what is happening with the Inspiral Carpets?
Well, we did a big tour with Shed 7 in December, but right through December, that's 18, 20 dates or something, which took it out of us. So we're having a break from the live circuit this year, but we are in the studio writing new material. We've been demoing some tracks. We've been in the studio about 3 times down at SSR, which is it's down in the Apollo. It's where the kids train to be engineers and things like that, but the equipment down there is great. So we've been using a bit of studio time down there, and we've got a few ideas down, so hopefully that'll be the basis of a new album next year, and obviously there'll be a tour to go along with that.
There we go, you heard it first. Inspiral Carpets, new material coming next year, and hopefully a tour as well. But enough about the Inspirals. Craig Gill, drummer of the Inspiral Carpets, joining me today on Revolution 96.2, all about the brand new Bier Keller Live and Tokyo in Oldham. It's reopened, it reopens tonight, the doors open at 8 o'clock, and we'll hopefully see you there. So we'll see you down there later on, Gilly, yeah?
Yep, thanks Dave.
Cheers mate, see you in a bit, pal.